I'm considering hiring a professional photographer to elevate my OnlyFans account, OnlyFans content. What should I look for in a photographer to make sure they're the right fit for my style? THX, thanks. Well, as we talk about a lot, I would not, if your account is new and small and you're not getting a return on what you're producing or making money, I wouldn't go spending tons and tons of money on a professional photographer, because you're just not going to get a return on that investment, and on the cost. But saying that you've grown your account and you're just looking to create a special set of photos or a set of content to sell, or header images or something that you want to look really professional. Again, I get it. Just consider what you're doing and don't overspend for what you're getting. But the key is that, usually the easiest thing to do if you're searching for photographers in your area is most photographers will have galleries on their website, and you're going to look for content that is similar, obviously, to what you are trying to produce. Now, with OnlyFans, it gets a little tricky because not everybody, especially if you're doing something explicit or is not going to have, nudity or something like that, they may not have it on their website, but yet they're okay doing that. So it does get a little tricky if you're just looking for, like boudoir style lingerie, condo, or swimwear content. It's a little bit easier. But the first key is to always look for someone who has photos that represent the style and the type that you want to create. That's a good starting point. Get a couple of names, save the names and their contact information or phone number or so forth. And then you don't have to do this all at once, but from your list that you have, go and check them out. Everybody now is a photographer has social media or on their website. And as I always say, make sure there's a good representation of images in there or on their social media, that it's not just going back 2 weeks, and that's it, that they've just started their job as a photographer, because it takes a long time to get good at photography. You just want to make sure the person's experienced, their experience in working with the type of content that you want to do, and the people that, and they've worked with other OnlyFans people or they get it. And then also, as far as it's always good to call and have a quick chat, not necessarily even through email or something. And you could really get some feedback by talking to that person. As much as I know you don't want to talk to anybody in the 2000s, but yeah, man or woman, this woman seems like she knows what exactly I'm kind of vibing with her, or that guy seemed like he really gets it and I'm good with this. But you can get some immediate feedback, ask a few more questions, make sure that you're comfortable, find out where this session is going to be. If you're going with a photographer you don't know, just bring somebody along with you. Most photographers are not going to give you a problem for bringing someone along, and if they do, then that's a real red flag in my book. And then lastly, when it comes to budget, know how much you want to spend for the shoot, and just plan how you're going to get this back. So, if you're spending $300 or $400 on a photo session, are you going to be able to recoup that in some way? Are you able to sell 10, 15, 20, PPVs of that content at $10, $20, $30, $40 each to get your money back on that? So just always have a strategy for getting a return on that investment when you're going out to work with somebody. So those are just a few things to look for when you're going out and going to be working with someone to make some content for your page. Good question. Thanks.